program in Adams County helping high school students start and run their own businesses. Over the past 3 years, they've had 34 students complete the program and go on to further their education. WGEM's Victoria Bordenga met with current students about how this program is pushing them closer to their goals.
I think a lot of those skills that I'll gain from this will definitely carry on in the next thing I want to do in my life.
Dalton Miller is a part of the Adams County Creating Entrepreneurial Opportunities program. Adams County's CEO helps seniors like Miller gain business experience by having them start and run a business as a team.
I'll gain a lot of really good experience, not only from working with other people, but kind of being a leader in that sense, working with also other business owners and working with people that aren't exactly like me.
Today, the 16 students in the program put together a business of their own. Their business, Santa's Elves, is a gift wrapping service where community members pay $2 to $9 to get their gifts wrapped and tagged. Adams County CEO facilitator Roger Leenertz hopes to show these students what jobs are available in the area.
For the community, what we've got is some young leaders that are maybe going off to college or doing something different. We want them to know all the great things that are happening in Adams County, and they might come back and start a business here.
Students say that this program helps them make connections with businesses in Adams County.
I really wanted to gain hands-on experience to the business field in our community, especially hear from a lot of nice experienced business owners and get to tour different businesses and how they function differently from all the others.
The money earned, Santa's Elves, will be invested back into the Adams County CEO program. Victoria Bordenga, WGEM News, Quincy.
Juniors in Adams County who want to be a part of the program can talk to their school guidance counselor to apply.